Hello, I'm Stephen Goldberg, and this is Chief, and every week I bring you practical tips and ideas on leadership, team development, and performance management in the workplace. I did a previous video with Chief about his training, and I talked about the importance of training employees. I related, of course, to Chief's training, but I also wanted to talk about employee motivators. And that's one of the key things in terms of having employees engaged and motivated in their work is to understand what motivates them. And part of the training with Chief is we had to bring motivators to the class. And of course, the key motivator for a dog is food, but there's other motivators too. Dogs love to learn, so training, rewarding them with praise, petting them, affection is also a key motivators. So, and of course toys are a big motivator. So having the right selection of toys. Hey, you heard the word toys, you like that. So what are the key motivators of your employees? If you want your employees to be motivated, which every manager and leader does, you need to know what motivates them. And that inspired me to look up a list of key motivators. Now, I've been seeing these studies and lists done for years, and they seem to always be bringing up the same points. But I wanted to bring a list to you, so I created a new form based on an article from Fast Company. It was a study that was done about employee motivation. They listed 15 key factors that motivate employees. So I'm going to put a link to that article, and I took those lists of 15 key motivational factors and I put it into a kind of a checklist worksheet where you can use this to find out what motivates your employees, because each person may have different key motivators. And when you understand this, you're able to tailor both your reward system or your management style to meet those needs so that employees feel motivated, they want to perform, and they're engaged in their job. So one way to do this is to have each employee fill out the form, and you rate them on a scale of 1 to 5, and then you ask them to choose their top 4 key motivators. I mean, it could be top 3, I like to use 4. And you do the same on your own, and then you sit down with the employee and you compare notes and you have a discussion. I mean, just the discussion itself is a valuable thing to do in order to exchange and to learn more about the employee and to engage with them. So I have the instructions on the worksheet. You can go to this section of my website. You can sign up for that to access my forms and worksheets. Don't chew my shirt, that's a good shirt. And go through this exercise, and I'm sure it's going to give you some information about what you can do to have each employee be more engaged and motivated in the job. Leave a comment, let me know how this works out for you, what motivates your employees. Check out some of the other videos on the channel. There's one recommended for you right now. Look at the other video with Chief about employee training. That's up there as well. Thanks for listening, and we'll talk again soon.